I was on social media earlier, might have been Threads, might have been X, formerly Twitter, and I'm on social media far too much, but it's good to oppose Zionists wherever you can, and well, I've been doing it on social media, I guess. I can't do it on the streets because I live in Bangkok, and there aren't demonstrations here on the streets as there are in major European and Western cities. I would join such demonstrations if I could. Anyway, so I was on social media and I saw that horrific photo that we all saw, was it 6, 8, 9 months ago? It's hard to remember. There have been so many atrocities committed by Israel during the last 20 months, as it commits what history will surely remember as genocide in Gaza. And so I saw that horrible photo of a young man on a drip getting medical treatment in a tent in Gaza. And because the hospital had been destroyed, so I guess he was in a makeshift tent. The IOF, the Israeli occupation forces, dropped a bomb, and this poor kid, young kid of 18, 19, I guess, burnt to death as he was attached to a drip and could be seen in the photo. And all I did was I added the words, we will not forget, because history surely won't forget what Israel has done. And also the complicity of so many of our governments and so much of our country's media in what Israel has done. Especially, I'm from the UK. 2 governments now have aided and assisted and abetted Israel in committing war crimes. Most of our mainstream media has. It's disgusting. I've never been so ashamed, quite frankly. And history shows that English people have a lot to be ashamed, a lot to be proud of. A lot to be proud of, to be clear, but also a lot to be ashamed of, given our colonial history. So I shared that meme, and I'm not under any illusion that a meme will change the world, but you just have to keep hammering the point as much as you can, in as many places as you can, that what Israel is doing is beyond evil. We won't forget, and that we won't really forgive people we know who were silent about it when they could have spoken up, when they could have spoken up, done something. They could have marched in the street, they could have spoken to their political representatives, shared information, boycotted Israeli goods, but they did nothing, a lot of people, nothing at all, in something that their own government is complicit. Because you're going to say, what about Congo? What about Sudan? What about Myanmar? And that's a good point, but we haven't supported the people committing atrocities in those places to the extent that we have supported, and by we I mean our governments have supported Israel. Okay, so I won't forgive family members I've got in their 70s and 80s who don't have to worry about losing their job if they speak up. All that might happen is a few friends look at them askance. What are you talking about that for? That's making me feel uncomfortable. Well, guess what? You don't feel as uncomfortable as the kid in the tent who got burnt to death, or 5-year-old Hind Rajab who was in a vehicle that got shot. 335 bullet holes were found in it, and all her family members had died around her. The people driving the ambulance, I think it was an ambulance, and she was alone for hours, terrified, and then she was slaughtered by Israelis in a tank, who surely knew she was a 5-year-old girl in a vehicle. So we won't forget, and I won't forgive people who said and did nothing. I've been sharing information on Facebook for a year and a half. It's the only way I can keep in touch with people back home, and they've all but ignored all the nearly daily information I've been sharing. A few people have said I must be in Hamas or terrorist sympathizer. People have said Facebook isn't the place for sharing that. Well, I'm sorry, everywhere is the place for opposing a genocide. Everywhere is the place for that. I won't be told when and where to speak out against the genocide that my country is complicit in. It's disgusting. Maybe 2 people have expressed sympathy, and out of 400 so-called friends on Facebook, nothing, crickets from everyone else. Nobody cares. Nobody has said anything, seemingly, not on. Maybe they've secretly been demonstrating and taking action, but they could have shot me a message then to say what. And it's not about me, but I just suspect that these people haven't been doing anything, and history will remember. If you are somebody who has seen what Israel has been doing and understood your government's complicity and said and did nothing, it's not too late to say and do something now. The best time was a year ago, a year and a half ago. The second best time is now. And This probably won't be the last time there are war crimes or possibly even genocide committed by a regime that your country and your country's government and media supports. And you know what to do next time. Bloody well speak up about it, oppose it in any way you can. Hit the streets, talk to politicians, boycott, divestment, sanctions, BDS against Israel. Do anything and everything you can, everywhere you can, please. On behalf of the people of Palestine, other oppressed people around the world, because it might give them hope to see people have taken action on Palestine. They might take action on what's happening in our country next with their government's complicity. So on the behalf of the downtrodden and oppressed and the slaughtered and the murdered, people who've had their land stolen, and on behalf of those of us who are sick to death of it, it's not too late to speak now about what Israel is doing, and certainly in future you can use your voice. You have a voice. If you even are on social media with a few dozen friends, that's a voice. You can spread awareness. Each one teach one. So please do that. And I'm coming to the end of this rant. I don't feel well. So I'll leave it there, and I'd be amazed if anyone's listened this far. But thank you. Free Palestine from the river to the sea. Palestine needs to be free from Zionist oppression. One country where everybody of any religion, Jew, Muslim, Christian, no religion, has equal rights. We want that one country, please. No apartheid, no oppression, no fascism, no land theft. Free Palestine. Thank you for listening. Peace out.